Hello ladies. So I'm here with a very lovely video for you guys. I wanted to talk today about top 10% women gets top tier treatment and what are the reasons. Now, if you guys know, then you know, if you follow me on my Instagram, you know that I have recently come up with this amazing digital course, which is an online course which you can do online. By being home in the comfort of your home, you can literally get graduated from the University of Isha, and there I am obviously discussing all about the top 10% women. But that's not the point. The point of this video is it's only the top 10% women who gets top tier treatment from other people. Now, whether it's people around her, whether it's men around her, whether it's her friends, whatever it is, it's always going to be the top 10% women that gets top tier treatment from other people. Okay, now here's the thing, why only the top 10% women get top tier treatment from others. When you are in that energy and aura of, okay, I have enough self-love for myself, I respect myself, I really do enjoy having the company by myself and enjoying my own company, basically, that opens up your aura and your energy, where you become very calm and content and easy within yourself. And normally that kind of energy and vibe helps attract other people to come in your life more. It helps more opportunities, it helps more job opportunities, it helps more money to come your way, it helps more people to come your way, the ones that really want to treat you like the queen that you are. And it has everything to do with you being okay in your own skin, because you have no insecurities, you have worked on them, you have healed yourself completely, and you love just being in your own company sometimes. And I am always going to be super big on this, that sometimes elevation obviously requires isolation. We already know that, that's a no-brainer. But when you isolate yourself for a short period of time, sometimes here and there, that's honestly very, very important, because only then you realize your true power. You sit with yourself in your true divine feminine essence, and that's how you attract a lot of invitations from around you, from your environment, from the people around you, from the job, money, relationships, friendships, sisterhood, whatever it is that your heart desires and wants. It's all waiting for you to claim it. It's waiting for you to open up your energy to be able to receive it. It's just waiting there for you to be ready to have it in your life finally. So are you ready? Are you ready to be the top 10% women? Just say yes if you're watching this. Are you ready to be the top 10% women who only receives top tier treatment from everything and everyone around her? Because it's a decision. Right? In my training, I talk a lot about how you have to wake up every single morning and decide, okay, this is going to be my frequency. This is like my normal frequency. I'm going to be at this frequency throughout the day. This is my identity. This is what I want. This is what I'm emotionally, mentally available for. And I'm not going to accept anything less than that. So that's always a personal choice. You have to make that choice, obviously. It's not going to be somebody else coming and making that choice for you, right? It's something you have to do all by yourself. Guys, if there's any questions, leave them down in the comment below. I am live right now on the group as well as on my Insta, and this video will go on YouTube because I feel like it's valuable. It deserves to be on YouTube. And I am your self-development coach. I teach you guys about elevating that frequency and your energy and open up your aura so that every single thing can come into your life, whatever the hell it is that you desire, whether it's a man of your dreams, whether it's the house of your dreams, whether it's more money, job, career, all the health and abundance and wealth and the riches can come your way if you decide, okay, I'm going to change my frequency right now and I'm going to just be right here today. And this is the first time ever I'm telling these kinds of things openly, publicly, other than like out of my trainings, because this kind of information is very valuable. Nobody gives that for free anyway. Like, people charge thousands and thousands for this, okay? Because this kind of information and knowledge truly is so magical. I don't even know what's the word, probably magical, so valuable that it's like priceless, right? When something has like tons and tons of value, it always becomes priceless, right? You can only put a price on a certain thing that you know, okay, this is the value, this is the price. When something is like so valuable that you can't even put a price on that value, then that's priceless, you know, and that deserves everything basically. So when you want to become the top 10% women, you have to, you know, wake up thinking this is going to be my identity. I'm not available for anything lower than this, and that's all. That's what I'm available for. That's what I'm open for. I'm ready to receive it all. It has to come my way. And when you start to do that, that was a loud clap. Anyway, when you start to do that, you see a massive shift in your energy, a massive shift in your frequency, in your aura. And if you're very new to this kind of workings, then you probably will not see that kind of result in the first day. You'll probably not feel the shift in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Sooner than you know, within a week or 2 or 3, if you stay consistent, you know, at one point you'll be like, oh, this has become my norm. Now this is what I identify with, and this is how I'm going to function from now onwards. This is like my optimum frequency that I'm always going to keep up with that basically. And I'm not going to accept anything lower than that. Does that make sense? So that is how you ensure that you are the top 10% women, because you decide every single day, and you decide every single day also, okay, I'm only going to accept top tier treatment from everyone around me. Now, whether that be your husband today, your children today, your fiance, your boyfriend, your friends, your sisters, your, you know, your family, your relatives, your colleagues, your cousins, your college friends, whatever it is, you are only ready to receive a certain level of treatment from everyone because you decide your own value. You identify yourself with someone who's a top 10% women. Now, who is a top 10% women? Let's talk a little bit about that. So the top 10% women, as I just said in the beginning of the video, that she is okay by being herself. She's okay being by herself sometimes if she has to isolate herself to get her mind right, to maybe to even enjoy her own company. She would totally do that. She has no problem whatsoever, you know, being by herself sometimes if she has to. Yes, she's okay with people. People love her. She loves people. That's all great. But when she understands that she has to be comfortable in her own skin first before she starts, you know, playing with other people or playing the field, she has to, you know, be playful by herself. You know, can she enjoy her company? Can she laugh at herself? Can she laugh at her own stupid jokes? Can she do that? You know, can she walk and fall and then literally laugh it off? Okay, no problem at all. Like, is she that confident? Is she that comfortable in her own skin? That's the question. When she is, you know, she's literally halfway already there, being the top 10% women. Now again, being the top 10% women also has a lot to do with the finances and the money. So like, what is your financial status? Like, what do you identify yourself with? Are you, you know, so the top 10% women, let's say they're earning probably more than $150,000, let's say, a year. Okay, that's like the, is it the top 10%? Or wait, let me check the stats, because I have them so up and down, here and there and everywhere, because I have been playing around with stats quite a lot recently because of the training that I'm doing in the course. And you guys will be able to take that course very soon, and you'll be able to work and learn from that course online on my website, ladyisha.com. But if you just sign up to the email list, you will know when my course is out, and then you can take that online course. But anyway, yes, the top 10% is around $180,000 a year, let's say. The top 20% would be around $130,000 to $140,000, and then we have the top 5, top 1. But we're not going to talk about that today. We are sticking to the top 10%. So let's say $180,000 a year is what your income is worth, what like your salary may be on a yearly basis. If that's who you are, you're an entrepreneur, you probably have a business, you probably sell services or products or whatever it is that you sell. And when you are on that level already, okay, we know you're financially a top 10% women. Okay, now here's the idea that I am coming up with, because I have always seen, even as a child, I've always seen these women who earn like tons and tons, tons of money. But, you know, for some reason, like their personal everything really sucks. They have a very, very, very big, bossy, masculine energy. Their voice starts to sound like a man also, right? Or they suck at relationships. They have this avoidant attachment style where everything goes wrong it's like, yeah, I knew men are useless anyway, so I'm just gonna go and do it all by myself because I can. Because she has embodied that masculine energy so much in order to achieve so much financially, that now that masculine energy is also playing a big part in her personal life also, where it plays a big part in how she deals with human beings around her, whether it's her family, her own husband, her own partner, let's say, her own fiance, boyfriend, husband, whatever it is, her friends, her colleagues. She is the boss chick, the boss babe, literally everywhere she goes, And so she identifies with masculinity, Miss Independent, and Miss Know-It-All, something that we call the boss babe, the boss chicks. And we see this whole culture on social media obviously being promoted all the time. Be the boss babe, you can do it all by yourself, you don't need anybody. And I did an Instagram live today talking about the fact that, do you really think it's good to try and become a whole person all by yourself, where you say to yourself every day, oh, I don't need anybody else, I don't need anyone? If that's your energy, then trust me, people around you will always not fall well with your expectations. Like, they will always be below your expectations, and you'll be like, yeah, I already knew you're not going to be good enough anyway, so I'll just go ahead and do it myself. Yeah, I was expecting this already. Why were you expecting that already? Because you already decided that, okay, I identify with being the boss chick, the boss babe, the know-it-all, the woman who doesn't need anybody, she can do it all by herself. That's who you identify with, that's who you are, that's who you decided to be, that's what you decided your energy and frequency level to be. Well then, guess what? That's exactly where you're going to stay. That's exactly how people around you are going to, move towards you, and they will show you and prove you right every single time that, yes, girl, you were right. You were the boss, babe. Nobody can do it better than you. Only you are the one who can do it. So go ahead and do it all by yourself. You don't need anybody. Go ahead and do it all by yourself. So if you stay like that, of course, things will always be more and more shitty, right? So if you decide, however, today, let's say, oh, you know what? I don't want to know it all. I don't want to do it all. I want to be a balance of the masculine and feminine, so I can go out and wear my pantsuit and make my coins and achieve it all and make all the money, okay? But at the same time, I'm here resting in my true essence sometimes, so I can accumulate that, so I can attract actually even more. I'm gonna love myself enough and be in that creative mod or be in touch with my highest self, my divine feminine self, who is very creative person, let's say. I'm going to stay in touch with her, sit down here, take a deep breath and hold that breath for a second, so that I make sure that whatever is coming my way stays with me. Do you know what I'm saying? There is a reason why feminine ladies are able to keep more money with them. They're not misers. You may look at them and be like, conjuice, miser. Oh my God. In our language, we say conjuice. Oh, what a miser. Oh my God, she doesn't even spend and stuff. You may look at them and say, what a stingy energy. But the feminine knows exactly how to attract, how to bring it in, and how to keep it right here where she's sitting at. It's like a queen. She doesn't throw her throne away just like that. No, she is keeping it right here, honey. She's not letting it budge or move. Rightfully so. Why not? That's how it should be, So basically in the course, I've also talked about this interesting fact that, some of the ladies, sometimes when I quote some of the ladies, some of them are earning probably 5K a month, and some of them are earning probably 100K a month and stuff, and they want to level up to the next level. Here's one problem many times people have, which stops them from going from this point to the next point. You know what that is? They puke out everything. Not puke, like, I think that's such a crappy word. It's like, how when you breathe, for example, and I've also given you guys a training in that course, so you'll be able to look deeper into those things and do the exercises. But here's a quick thing to do. So when you take a breath, like you're breathing, right? Do you just like do this? You don't do that, do you? You breathe in and you hold it in for a second and then you breathe out, right? It's exactly just like your digestive system also. When you eat food, what do? You eat and you puke it out? You don't do that. You eat food and you keep it there. You let it do its work. You let your body do the work. You let the food give you all the nutrients that your body needs. It takes it out. It stores it at the right places. It keeps it there where it belongs. And then the excess is out of your system. That's how it should work. So similarly, if you are on a certain income level, let's say you're the top 10% women who makes already more than 50K a month or whatever. So what are you doing? How are you functioning? Like, is it like it's coming, but phew, it's all gone? It comes, the salary comes in this month, it's all gone. The payments from your clients are coming every week, every other day, but they keep going out at the same time. And you don't even know where all the money is gone by the end of every month. It's like you have to keep on waiting for the next payment to come in. You have to keep on waiting for the next customer to come in. You have to keep waiting for the next client to come in and make that next payment and pay you the next check, right? So when you have that kind of energy, that is not the true feminine, highest divine essence of a female, because she is very good at bringing something in, but then holding it right there for a second. Hold it right there. So if you're in the habit of like spending, where things are coming, but then you're overspending, then, well, you have a problem. You have to get in touch with your feminine side and be like, wait a minute, I was already born with this wisdom and knowledge. I'm a female. Of course I know how to keep things with me right here. Of course I know that. So close your arms for a second and breathe in and try to like keep that breath in for a long period of time as much as you can before you breathe out. Do this kind of exercise so you can train yourself to keep the things that are coming your way with yourself for a long period of time, rather than just it coming and then going just like that. You don't do that, do you? I know that I have never done this kind of a live with this kind of information on my Facebook and stuff. It's probably quite new, but it's definitely going to be on my YouTube, and I do plan on maybe adding this part to the training course. I'm not sure yet, but the training course is very, very exclusive, with just like this immense, valuable, knowledgeable, informative content and training and knowledge that you can work with. And once you know that kind of knowledge, there is no way you're going back. There is no way you're not gonna go 10 steps further in your own worth and value. It's gonna increase, go bigger, better and up, only because you decided, okay, you know what? I am worthy. I'm gonna invest in this course. I'm gonna get myself trained, and with that information, I'm gonna transform my life. How about that? How about you able to do that? Why? Because you decided you're worthy. You're going to obviously do that. Why should you not? If not you, who will do it? You are responsible for your own life. You are responsible what you attract, how much money you attract, let's say, or what kind of treatment you accept from other people, what kind of respect you get from other people. That's always a personal decision. Nobody else decides for you who you are today. Nobody else wakes up, decides, who is Isha gonna be today? Nobody else wakes up for me, decides, I'm gonna only respect her this much today. Nobody has the right to. It's always gonna be me who decides, okay, do you know what? I'm available for this, I want this. I desire this, I want this. I desire to be like this, I'm gonna be like this. My decision is I want this identity, it's gonna be like that, and it's gonna become my new norm. Because I decide that. Does that make sense? Every single day you decide, hey, I want only top tier treatment from other people. I only want top tier money, nothing less than that. Don't even talk to me if it's less than that. No, I am not interested. Does that make sense? I'm only going to accept friends that vibe with me. It's like, I give you guys a personal example. I get a lot of Uber girl comments on my YouTube, Instagram and stuff, obviously because that's where I'm the most active. And it's crazy because most of the time it's like, why are you wasting your time, girl? It's like, it's such a disservice you're doing to your own self. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. I'm just here to teach and I'm gone. That's all. I'm here to make an impact. I want to change your life. That's what I'm here for. But if you're not open to listen to all of this kind of information, and all you're going to talk about is, I don't like your hair today, or your eyebrows are bad, or like, what's going on with the lips. It's like unnecessary kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Noticing all the unnecessary things that don't even mean much in the bigger scheme of things at all. They're not able to ever look at the big picture. Those are what we call the Uber girls, which you can read about that in my ebook. So in my ebook, I have mentioned exactly what the Uber girl looks like and talks like and functions like and behaves like and thinks like and all of that. And then you have the rich bitch energy sitting right up here with her throne honey and be like, we don't do small talk. What the hell is that? And anybody who talks small talk, just not on that level. Do you pay attention? No. No. The reason is, when you are a rich bitch energy, Uber girls are right here. If you want to pay attention to an Uber girl, to what she said, you have to come down right here. Do you want to come down to her level? Hell no. Do you know how much work, how much energy it has taken for you to be sitting on that rich bitch energy level? How unfortunate would that be if you ever have to even come down for 1 minute to deal with this crap and then go back again? What a disservice that would be to yourself. How unfortunate would that be? And I wish nobody has to ever do that. But then here's the thing. A lot of ladies, sometimes even the rich bitch energies, are thinking, you know, are worried about, I have this Uber girl who is literally my sister-in-law. I have this Uber girl who happens to be my best friend's friend, so I have to deal with her sometimes. I happen to have this Uber girl at school or at college or at work. I have a colleague. I have my boss who is an Uber girl. What am I going to do, you know? So Uber girls can come in all shapes, colors and sizes and statuses and categories, right? They can be your boss. They can be your colleague. They can be the girl that's selling flowers, or they can be your neighbors. It could be anybody, you know. They could also be at a higher income level or the lower one. But normally, by the way, normally Uber girls don't tend to earn much anyway. They're always going from paycheck to paycheck because they haven't really woken up yet, or they haven't really familiarized themselves with the kind of knowledge and wisdom that the rich bitch energy has. When the kind of knowledge and wisdom the rich bitch energy learns through her life, and the way she does that, it's very different than an Uber girl. So the Uber girl will always kind of stay less than mediocre, let's say. But the rich bitch energy will keep on growing because she keeps learning from the right people. She keeps attracting the right kind of people who teach her the right thing at the right time to make sure she grows from this step and jump to the next one. You know, so she's always quantum jumping. Does that make sense? So when you jump, what do? An Uber girl will try to jump from this point to the next point one by one. Never works. It never works. It's like fake jumping. You jump and you come back to your original position. That's the kind of jump she makes. The rich bitch energy will always take a step back. In order to jump huge jumps, you always have to take a step back, right? You take a step back, slow down, breathe in, breathe out. Now you jump, and you will jump huge jumps. It would be bigger jumps. Does that make sense? So that is the quantum jumps, basically, right? So when you break, go back, and then quantum jump. Right there, you know, that was a big jump. And so that way you make sure that you keep growing. And so that kind of wisdom and knowledge, obviously, that the rich bitch energy will keep on learning in every step of her life, no matter what she's going through. Of course, sometimes she'll go through a lot of shit, right? But at that time, she will be open to receiving the right kind of like knowledge, right kind of education, right kind of person, the right kind of teacher or a coach or whatever it is. She will be open to receive that new knowledge that she needs at that moment to give her a push to go to the next level, you know. So she is very open to receive knowledge, education, wisdom, no matter where it comes from. She is ready to learn, ready to receive, and that's normally the people. You will never see them comment anything shitty under anybody's post. Rich bitch energies don't do small talk. It's the Uber girls that do small talk. Uber girls will always be like, your face is shit. What kind of clothing is that? Like, it's always so irrelevant. It's always such small talk. It's like, oh my God, huge, you know, powerhouse of knowledge and wisdom you have in this world. You can learn so much and change your life with that. And all you're talking about is this much small stuff. Are you kidding me? Do you know what I'm saying? So the difference is so major. And that's exactly the reason why the rich bitch energy will get top tier treatment, and the Uber girl, on the other hand, will not get the top tier treatment. She will always get a very mediocre, normal kind of treatment. Have you ever seen an Uber girl dating and then a rich bitch energy girl dating? Or let's not even use the word dating. I think that's kind of being pursued. Yeah, let's call it being pursued, meeting someone to get to know them, to see if we could get married or not. Let's talk about that. Okay, so when the rich bitch energy starts to, you know, being pursued by someone, it's always a certain caliber of person who comes for her. It's always the bosses. It's always the shark energy coming for her. Nobody less than that, because anyone who's less than that is the Kareem boy, right? So the Kareem boy is that fake wannabe alpha masculine kind of a boy. It's kind of not even grown into a man yet. It's still a boy. It's the Korean boy. You know, the Korean boys are normally also the ones that you will see in the comments. They follow every other naked bikini model on Instagram, first of all. Rather than building true connections and being able to link with someone and build something truly meaningful, they'll be scrolling all night looking at models and stuff. Rather than talking to someone special or, you know, thinking about their future and planning and strategizing, they are following and scrolling models instead. All night, Instagram, TikTok. They have TikTok saved in their phone that they keep sending to their dudes and mates. These are the Korean boys. This is like a very low level of the guys, okay? The shark energy is like busy strategizing. He either already has won the girl of his dreams that he always wanted to have, all done and sorted, because these guys are very quick at snatching what's theirs. They're not waiting. If you guys notice sharks, I need you to do that. Actually, if you watch, you know, some Nat Geo tonight, watch that. Actually, even if you're a man watching this video right now, watch Nat Geo tonight. Watch the sharks. Observe the sharks. They're coming for you. You know, and they don't come for everything, by the way. Sometimes it's like everything is in front of them. It's like, yeah, whatever, small talk. Small talk they don't do. They know what they're going for. Target, done, hit, I got it, there you go. That's it. I'm gone, bye. Does that make sense? So it's a little bit of like a predator kind of, you know, which we can also say it's wrong, it's bad also. Yes, it can be very bad and evil at times also, depending on what they're going for, obviously. Sometimes they're going for things that are ethically not right or morally not correct, or maybe the intention is to hurt someone or whatever. Of course, that's wrong, but that's a whole different subject. Generally, the shark energy, set the target, they have their eyes on that, they go get exactly that. Anything between that, left, right, center, they're not bothered about that. That's small talk for them. Does that make sense? The rich shark energy will always be the bosses at corporate level, whatever. They're the leaders, you know, building stuff and then handing it over to teams to like handle their stuff because they're done creating and now somebody else can deal with that. Okay, fine, I'm fine. I want to rest and I want to be on a holiday, you know, so that's the rich shark energy. The rich shark energy is not scrolling. They don't need to. They have real life things right in front of them, whatever they want. They make sure it's theirs. Now, whether it's money, whether it's that woman they want, whether it's, you know, that house they want, that career, everything, they go get it, they achieve, they work on that. Does that make sense? So the Korean boys, you will always see hating on women, leaving negative, nasty comments under like every other girls or actresses or models, photos and stuff, you know, and have never anything nice to say. And if anybody they see has achieved something or whatever, they're the first ones to come out of their shell and be like, you didn't even deserve that. Uber girls and the Korean boys are always going to be the ones you will see in the comment section on any and every page online that will be like, fighting with everybody left, right, center. You see those like long comment threads where like everybody is, you know, arguing with each other and like commenting rude things and then they're fighting about stuff. Meanwhile, the one who posted, that rich bitch energy doesn't even care. That rich shark energy doesn't even care. They can go fight in the comment section for all I care. I'm going to sit here, have my juice and be on a holiday. That's what I'm going to do. That's the rich bitch energy. That's the rich shark energy, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that is the top 10 women era that I just explained to you a little bit about that also. You will be obviously able to do the training so you can become the full-fledged top 10% women, enter that top 10% women era. And this year, that's all I want for you. Keep jumping forward. You know, quantum jumps, huge jumps. That's what I want for you this year. Only good treatment, nothing less than that. Look like a queen, vibrate like a queen. Have that vibrancy and radiation that's nothing less than a rich bitch energy, and then look at everything and everybody treating you exactly the way you want them to. You know, everything goes the way you want, everybody's there to please you. You have any problem, you have everything at your disposal, you will get the support. The universe has your back, people have your back, everybody around you that's close to you will have your back, and even strangers that will be put in your life at the right time, at the right place, they will also be in your favor. They will also help you take another quantum jump as well. You just have to be open to that. Does that make sense? And accept nothing less than that. only true sisterhood, only true friendships, only healthy relationships, only healthy, harmonious partners. Nothing less than that. Okay, that's all I want for you. And when it comes to money, nothing less than what you deserve. What do you deserve is something you decide. If you think you're only deserving of like £1,000 a month, you decide. If you decide, okay, hold on a minute, the things that I provide are so much value. For example, the course that I'm making or the things that I normally talk about and stuff, I know it's a lot of value. Actually, I should be more than 200K a month already now. But I'm going to get there anyway. That's fine. It may not be exactly right at this point. It could be in the next few weeks. It could be in the next few months. Who knows? Am I working towards that? Yes, because I literally just decided I am actually way more worthy than that too. I just have to keep doing what I do the best. Does that make sense? And I'm going to get there. I mean, I've come so far. Why? Because I decided I'm worth more, worth more, worth more, more. Without any guilt, without any shame, without any resistance towards my own worth. You have to shamelessly decide what you're worth. Nothing less than that. That's what it is. So anyway, I hope that helps you, ladies.